The first time you see a passenger boat in Bali, you think the owner is crazy. You look at the stern of the boat and you don't see one engine. Not two either. They have 4, 6, sometimes even 8 outboards hanging off the stern. And at first it looks ridiculous. Until you realize those engines are the reason Bali's island tourism even works. What looks like overkill is actually the cheapest solution possible. And the crazy part is, this design solves 3 massive problems at once. They look like monsters designed for a smuggler's race, not for taking tourists in flip-flops to Lombok, the Gili Islands, or Nusa Penida. But it's not about showing off. It's not a flex. It's pure survival and business common sense. You see, the problem in Bali is that people want to get to the islands quickly, but the infrastructure is what it is. Many of these boats don't dock at nice deep piers. Most of them board and disembark passengers directly onto the sand of the beach. If you put an inboard motor on those boats, you run the risk of damaging the propellers and bending the shaft. And if the propulsion system gets damaged, the business is over. The solution, outboards. They have that magic little button that activates the power trim, allowing you to lift the engine when the water is barely up to your knees. You tilt it up, beach the boat, collect the ticket fare, and everybody's happy. Besides, using multiple outboard motors has its perks. Imagine you're out in the middle of the Indonesian sea, loaded with tourists, and your only engine breaks down. You're left adrift. Panic, bad reviews, and praying for someone to tow you. But if you have 6 engines and 2 fail, you don't care. You keep navigating. A little slower, sure, but you reach your destination. That's called redundancy. It's the difference between a normal workday and ending up on the news because of a tragedy. By the way, if you enjoy weird boat engineering, maritime stories, and all the insane things happening in the nautical world, I've got a newsletter linked below where I share this kind of stuff every week. Boating, ships, stories, fun facts, strange engineering solutions, and more. All that good stuff. Anyway, back to Bali. Indonesians don't complicate their lives. They use Yamaha or Suzuki. They have spare parts even in the corner bakery, and any local mechanic can fix them with their eyes closed. And if you actually have to replace an engine, you can do it in a matter of hours. It's true that not everything is rosy. Fuel consumption is brutal. Maintenance is a nightmare. Every extra engine multiplies the work. In fact, for some routes, they've started using boats with water jets. The problem these ferries can run into is that when navigating shallow waters, the water jets suck up sand from the bottom. That sand erodes the water jet impellers, causing them to lose efficiency and thrust, and ultimately reducing the lifespan of the propulsion system. So the reality is that this brute force decision, hanging a massive row of engines on the back of a passenger boat, transformed tourism in Bali forever. Much shorter travel times, tourists visiting 3 destinations in a single day, operators selling more expensive and attractive packages, more money coming in, fewer problems at sea. Sometimes the solution that looks the ugliest and most exaggerated is exactly the one that works best on the water. As you can see, having a bunch of outboards crowded onto the transom isn't just for luxury yachts. So, what do you think? Is putting 8 outboards on a passenger boat genius engineering or complete madness? And more importantly, would you actually get on one? Let me know in the comments. And if this video changed the way you look at these boats, hit the like button so more people can discover the strange engineering keeping the maritime world moving. Fair winds and following seas.